Welcome back to Jamie's Adventures in Dirt 4. My name is Ricky, and today we're going to be finishing up the Intercontinental Series as we travel to Michigan in the grand old United States. As you can see, I have already raced the first two stages. Those are the super long ones. The last three are actually much shorter. We are in the lead by about 45 seconds, and I don't know what's going on at all.
If you want to get more cars in the garage, prize money here is going to help.
Well, I mean, the prize money always helps.
5, 4,
3, 2, 1.
go.
Okay. I'm relieved to see the fog is lifted. The first two were super foggy. I'm less relieved to see that we're at night, which is about as bad as fog. The only thing would be worse is fog and night, which I don't know. Anyway, so we're in the States, and that means that Jamie and Jamie's dad and sister, Jamie's dad and sister have come out to watch her race the Intercontinental Series, this final one. And I'm starting to get a better sense of the way this family works, the Morgan family here works. Because I'm honestly going to say it's like they never had any issues ever. And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I'll be honest with you. Because part of me thinks it's a good thing, you know, because it means that maybe they're moving past it. But at the same time, I wonder if maybe they're trying too hard to move past it. And maybe they should be talking more. I don't really know. I'll be honest with you. The only things that I've barely met her father. I've barely met her sister. The only things I know about her father and her sister have come from Jamie herself. In the same way, the only things I know about Maggie and her family come from Maggie, or actually a little bit Jamie. And to be honest with you, Maggie's told me some stuff as well about Jamie's family. Sometimes it's good to get that outsider's perspective on someone's family. So they're here, and it's weird for me. It's hard to describe. That's what's weird. It's. Oh my goodness! Well, let's just come to a dead stop. That's what the fans want to see. Oh, it's a bad turn. I'm sorry. That was a bad turn. This is a bad turn. So. Yeah, I'm not talking much. So other than them being here and it being a little weird, or maybe it's not weird. I mean, that's what's weird about it, is I don't know how to read the situation. Other than that, it's been a pretty uneventful couple of days. Last time I mentioned something about Rousseau getting... No, don't flip. Okay, good. Whew. Something about Rousseau getting disqualified in one of the stages. I still don't know what happened because no one will tell me. They never publicly announced it. Just something was wrong with her vehicle. It didn't pass something. And Rousseau won't talk about it. No one from her team has been fired, so I don't know. I know she's not thrilled. I also know that she is having an up and down week because she won like 3 or 4 stages in the first rally, but she bombed the other half of them. That Jamie won, of course.
Awesome result. That was unbeatable.
That was unbeatable. So let's take a look here at the event standings. Yeah, I mean, I think those results speak for themselves. I don't know what is going on. I don't know if the game updated and made everyone else suck. I genuinely don't know what's going on. So
we should think about upgrades. A win here is going to give us a good payout.
I upgraded this car, didn't I? I'm pretty sure I just upgraded this car.
5, 4,
3, 2, 1.
Go.
Okay. Now it's raining and nighttime. That's exciting. I mean, it's dark. I guess it's not nighttime. It could be noon for all I know. It's dark as it is. Also, this is the first Let's Play I've recorded on my new computer. Well, my upgraded computer.
130. Right
Um,
long, don't cut.
So, I mean, that's kind of exciting.
Don't cut.
I mean, I don't have a lot of thoughts on performance in this game because this game's pretty well optimized. I mean, it's not great, but, you know, I mean, even on my old Athlon 845, there wasn't CPU bottlenecked. In Rally. In Rallycross, it was a little more bottlenecked. It struggled to keep it at about 60 frames per second there. Not in regular Rally. I think that was just because in Rallycross there's 4 to 6, you know, cars on the track. So, you know, three to 5 other cars that has to keep track of not just, you know, your car and then randomly generate everyone else's performance. I mean, that's what they do here. So, yeah, so that's kind of exciting. Again, you know, I mean, there's no performance difference. I mean, except for maybe in Spain, where I've had some stuttering in the past. And I know that's not why it's not that I'm doing better. It's not that Jamie is doing better. It's that everyone else is doing worse. I don't know if there was an update to the game or whatever, but I do know that all the sound got changed and they added in the music. They turned on the music for the menu and for the replay, which I turned off. For 2 reasons. Number 1, copyright. You never really know when someone's going to flag your video for copyright and you're going to have to cut stuff out. Really. That happened, by the way, with the very first episode of Fallout 3 I played. 20-minute long episode, and Universal thought that in the 5 seconds that their song played at the beginning, they deserved all my ad revenue. So, nope, I just cut it out. But the other reason is I'm not a big fan of the music in the game. I'm not. I mean, I know this has nothing to do with Jamie or her adventures, but, you know, so, but I actually say that because if Maggie isn't as balanced as she usually is with the car's volume, then I'll figure it out while I'm editing the video. It sounds good in my head, but what I hear in my head and what gets recorded are 2 different things. So, but hopefully it'll be fixed before the next episode. Yeah. So, yeah. I mean, like, oh! Sorry! Photographer! Almost clipped. My bad. Whoops. Oh, well. He's okay. I'm sure his generic Canon lens is okay. Because no other lenses are cream and black.
That went really well. Great stage. Good work.
Oh, okay. We're still first. I'm always nervous when she says great stage because sometimes that means second. Sometimes that means maybe even third. But, yeah. Event standings first. We're still in event first, obviously. Because, you know, we're significantly ahead of the competition there. Stage results. Yeah, I mean, obviously my stage time was a little bit closer. But also, where are everybody that's behind? I mean, look. What happened with Rousseau there? I mean, a minute 40 penalty time. Look at the stage notes. Late leaving service area, broken headlights. Well, the broken head... Wow. I guess late leaving the service area might have been... I don't know, because I can't get that penalty. I just pressed the A button and magically I'm there. Wow.
All right, yeah, check. Just checking the radio. All good.
Well, that's good, because it's been garbled recently. Was it? Yeah, it was in the episode.
5, 4,
3, 2, 1.
go.
I think it was in the episode, wasn't it?
Crest 100.
Where the radio got garbled and I had no idea what was going on.
And right 6.
And the game was trying to be as realistic as possible by not giving me the actual call at the top of the screen.
Don't cut. 60, left 4 over crest. And right
So,
6.
the only other thing that I have to talk about,
150.
really,
3.
is I recently reinstalled Forza Horizon 3
Left 6.
to do some testing for my new system because Forza Horizon 3 is the single most CPU bottlenecked game I have ever played in my entire life. And especially on the 845, it was bad. It was bad.
Right 4
But you know what? That's not the fault of the 845. That is the fault of playground games. And it's just open world games like that. Like when you were actually racing in Horizon 3, the game played fairly well. When you're driving around the world, that's when it was the problem. But like, it's an open world game filled with cars. It's not even like it's a living, breathing world. Like, they're just cars that drive around. And occasionally, the lady on the radio cuts in and tells me that there's some barn find or something. Like, it's not like it's... Anyway, so I cut that out, and I realized that after driving in Dirt 4 for 6 months now, since June, so not quite 6 months. No, actually it's been about 6 months, hasn't it? I cannot drive in that game at all. And I have this pretty... I have the thumbstick, the left thumbstick on my controller, pretty deadened, pretty desensitized. I just made up, yeah, that's not the way I want to describe that. I made it a lot less sensitive, because I like to be able to shove the stick all the way to the side to make turns. I'm not so good at the, you know, pushing a stick slightly. But I used to be really good at Horizon 3, and this game just ruined it for me. Which is fine. I like this game better. I don't dislike Horizon. I'm not saying I dislike Forza Horizon 3. I just like this game better. Which I think is interesting, because Horizon 3, I could tell a fun story with, too.
Perfect. Good job.
But, oh, hey, look. We won. We won, everybody. I know this is a shock to you, but I'm just going to have to... I don't know what's going on, because I have not been doing this good in any of these other... Like, winning, sure, but, like, I didn't flip the car once in all 5 stages. And it was raining for 2 of them, and it was heavy fog for 2 of them. And it was night for 1 of them. What is going on? You know what? Maybe I shouldn't be asking questions. Maybe I should just accept the fact that for some reason I'm doing really good. Yeah, I won. We get it. I still can't complete any of the stages clean, but I can come in first place, which I think is the most important thing.
Excellent work. Now that you have this license, nothing stands between you and the Global Rally Series. Good
Okay.
luck.
What is the Global Rally Series? So, we got this new thing called Global Rally Series. It's 5 events. Each event is 6 stages. But before we do that, we do have to do the Continental Group A rally, because I really like to complete everything before we get to the finale. That being said, Jamie will be taking the rest of December off, and we'll come back in January with the Continental Group A rally. But this has been Jamie's Adventures in Dirt 4. Thank you for watching. Come back soon for more Dirt 4.